Okay. Show me.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the DutchSC channel. Thank you very much for tuning in for part 3 in this 8S 5-inch racing quadcopter build. Part 3, and you might have already seen this quadcopter fly. I haven't. I'm kind of shooting this video, or this series rather, out of order. So again, maybe you've already seen me fly it line of sight. The quadcopter doesn't have an FPV setup yet. So in this video, we're gonna have a look at the FPV setup I've chosen for this quadcopter. It's a setup I haven't used before, so that makes it interesting, I think. Not only am I gonna show you the FPV setup, we're also gonna test it to see if it actually works, right? That would be nice. That would be a nice bonus. So this here is what the quadcopter looks like right now. And so the motors are connected, the flight controller is in the quadcopter. And again, it doesn't have an FPV camera yet and not an VTX, also not a receiver, which will be a simple XM Plus, an FrSky XM Plus receiver, so nothing special there. So let's have a look at the FPV setup I've chosen for this 5-inch 8S quadcopter. In case you don't know, this 5-inch quadcopter mostly has Foxeer components. The 4-in-1 ESC is from Foxeer, the flight controller is from Foxeer, so therefore I've chosen a Foxeer camera and a Foxeer antenna as well. Well, not only because of that, I know this is a Foxeer Predator version 5 and I know that this is a good camera. You probably also know that this is a good camera. I've used these cameras before, but I have never used the TBS Unify Pro32 Nano. So this is my VTX, right? It's a very small VTX, which is nice. So this is what dwells in that bag. We got wires to hook things up. We got an adapter board, which is... I'm not sure if I'll need it or use it. There are no electronics on this adapter board, but this would make it potentially easier to mount your VTX in the 20x20 stack. In fact, might be useful in my build. Yeah. Okay, and here is very tiny VTX. Very tiny. In fact, it's even smaller than I had anticipated. Look at that. That is a super tiny VTX. UFL connector. Small little button for settings, which I won't be using. Obviously it has smart audio. And we've got solder pads over here. And it looks to be water resistant, more or less. Is that lacquer meant to be make it water resistant? I'm not completely sure. There is no measures to secure the UFL connector to the VTX. Some other TBS VTXs have a mount or a screw bracket. This one does not. Keep that in mind. Does it come with a shrink wrap? Yeah, it comes with a shrink wrap. So that's nice. And you also get pin headers in case you want to use it. That might be useful in planes, in airplanes probably. Okay, so and the antenna. Hopefully I ordered the correct antenna. Should be UFL, and they are UFL. These are the newest micro lollipops. I have not used these before. So yeah, I'm very interested to see. UFL, and they are available in all kinds of flavors with well, all kinds of connectors, right? These are again the UFL versions, and I'm looking forward to trying those. And yeah, of course, a camera, which is a micro camera, not a nano camera, a micro. Predator version 5, and this is the full case version. So this quadcopter will be more or less all weatherproof, I'd say. Yeah, the 4-in-1 ESC at least is, and this camera is at least splash resistant, and this VTX also looks splash resistant, so that's nice. Damn, it is very small. It's not much bigger than a fingernail. But still, maximum output 500 milliwatts, which is obviously more than enough for a racer. I'm not completely sure what I'll run this quadcopter at, probably around 200. I'm not really a racer myself. In general, 200 milliwatts is enough for the flying I do, or the venues, the spots I fly at. So yeah, again, nice to see this bracket as well, and I might end up using that. So what I'll do is I'll screw everything into the quadcopter, solder things up. Shouldn't be hard, and if I run into problems I'll tell you about them. I don't think I will, but I am interested to see whether I end up with a clean video setup. Again, I've never used these TBS Unify Pro32, so yeah, for you it'll take just a second. Let's see if this worked out. Here we go. And there you have it, guys. One Rotorama Samurai Pro version 3 or version 3 Pro. I'm not completely sure. Yeah, so with a Foxeer Predator version 5 and a TBS Unify Pro32 Nano. Also small little antenna. What is this? The Lollipop Nano. And okay, so the build. Very straightforward. The only issue I ran into is that you have to unlock the Unify if you want to use certain frequencies and above 25 milliwatts. Other than that, no issues. Hopefully I end up with a clean video signal and a little bit of range. yeah. So that's what I'm looking for here. Let's do some flying. Here we go. Alright, I should admit that I have already flown it once, FPV. But the GoPro didn't record my narration. So let's try that once more. Here we go. We are up and away. Yeah, so again, I already know that the FPV setup actually works. But you tell me in the comment section below, what does it look like to you? The quadcopter is still flying bone stock beta flight. So no pitch tune. While narrating flights, I often miss PID tuning issues, but I think it flies at least reasonably well. You tell me in the comment section below, of course, what do you think of the tune so far? Well, tune. I think the FPV view is absolutely great. Very clean. Obviously, I know that the Foxeer Predator version 5 is a nice camera, and also it's a sunny day, that makes it a little easier, but clean signal. Very clean, yeah, very clean. Also, I adore those red propellers in view, especially on a green backdrop like we have it here. Very, very nice. Okay, and the quad itself, yeah, this is an open field. All other venues, spots I usually fly at, were all crowded. It's the weather is nice, right? So, and it's a weekend. So, for a test flight, this is just fine. And I will tell you that I'm happy so far. The quadcopter is tremendously fast, even though this is still 6S. On an open field like this, it might not look super duper fast, but it is. Especially acceleration is great. Yeah, very, very nice, man. I am happy. So that was part 3 in this series. Hopefully I'll be flying this quadcopter on 8S soon. Also, I want to compare this racer to a racer without side force generators, since I don't know. It flies just fine, but what do you get out of those side force generators apart from the stiffness? The frame is definitely stiff, so that helps. But does it do anything else? Does it track easier in straight lines, for instance? Sorry. And that's it. Yeah, you tell me in the comment section below what you think. I am for now very happy with the outcome of this build. Very enjoyable quad to fly. And for now, I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video. Bye bye.